What brings you here? What's going on with Alynna?
Alynna has cerebral palsy, and we heard about the Shea Center from another mom, and how great it worked and how wonderful the staff is. So we came here, and yes, the point was true.
All right. So now, have you seen differences in Alynna?
Difference, yes. When Alynna first started coming at the Shea Center, she couldn't even lift her head. She had no trunk control, and ever since then, she's great control of her head, and her trunk is stronger. She's now in a walker, walking around in the Rifton, and has a lot to do with Shea Center. But yeah, she loves her horse. She learned to say go, taught her how to say go, to the horse, and
now,
so it was really
now you mentioned she's nonverbal.
She's nonverbal, so she uses her hands to tell the horse to go.
So can you say go? Can you make your horse go? Alynna, can you use your go sign? Tell Bliss. Tell him with your hands. Tell Bliss to go. Yay! Good girl. That was really nicely done.
So what has this meant to you personally, seeing the change in Alynna?
It's a huge encouragement as a parent. The Shea Center, I've always said, gives you a lot of hope, and it just shows you what greatness could do for a child.
Oh, to see your little angel and see her make improvements, it's got to be something to really just feel great about.
It is. It's huge. Like I said, they show her lots of things to make her independent, and it's just amazing.
Here we are, and Alynna is jumping on top of Bliss. Now, as you know, Bliss is not necessarily Maddie's favorite horse. That's Rushmore, but this may be Alynna's favorite horse. And we have a couple of different people that do this whole routine, right, Janelle? In fact, she is a sidewalker. Your name is?
Pamela.
All right. And we also have your name, my dear?
Jillian.
Jillian. And you are a sidewalker, too. And then we have a girl back here, Dawn, if you can get a shot of this. And we met you earlier. And your role is?
I am an LTA. That's a lesson treatment therapist.
I mean, in here, we're holding the straps in the rear. What is this?
It's called long lining or ground driving.
Great. Okay. So, Janelle, you're going to tell us a little bit about all these people, what their roles are, and how this whole all works together. Why don't you take the microphone?
Okay. So this is our therapy team, and what you're going to observe today is what we call a hippo-therapy treatment. So hippo is the Greek word for horse. So we're utilizing the horse's treatment as a therapy tool. So as she walks off, and we're standing here, and you can see the horse's movement moves three-dimensionally, just like our pelvis does when we're walking. So the horse's pelvis moves side to side, a little front and back. And as they turn the corner here left, Sierra, you can see how she has to sit astride that horse and balance. So imagine you're sitting on one of those therapy balls in the gym.
Right.
Okay, and that therapy ball is rocking back and forth and side to side. Your muscles have to...
It's a good core workout.
Yeah, it's a good core workout. Your muscles have to engage and work all that time. So when we're looking at Alynna here, when she first started, she couldn't hold her head up. She couldn't hold her trunk up. I had to hold her and stabilize her and make sure that she was stable enough for the movement. As she's gotten stronger, we're able to let go of her and just hold her legs down. And as she walks on, then her stomach muscles have to kick in. It's a little bit like driving in a car when somebody slams on the brakes and you kind of fall forward, or they step on the gas and you fall backwards.
Still, there's some mysteries about how this or why this is so effective. Isn't that true?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I think that, like anything, it's still considered an alternative treatment. However, there's scientific research being done now, and American Hippo-therapy Association has on their website all the latest research. So if you're looking at some of the research that's been done, a lot of it has been done in cases with cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, traumatic brain injury. So in Alynna's case...
How many different diagnoses do you have here?
Oh, we have over 80 here at the center. But when you're looking at a diagnosis like cerebral palsy, like Alynna has, if you think about the way that the brain damage has caused the muscles to be, so in her case, her legs are really tight. So allowing her to stretch over that horse, the scientific research has shown that it does improve gait training, the ability to walk.
You know, there's all kinds of heroes here at the Shea Center. We've got the horses out in the stables, but we have another one inside here. Tell us about Emerson.
Emerson is our therapy dog, and I'm going to let Trish tell you a little bit about him as she's the handler, but we utilize him for motivation, and obviously who wouldn't want to walk to a dog or pet a dog or, just be around a dog?
And that's what we're going to see right now. Alynna is going to walk over to Emerson, right?
Right, so that's what we're working on. So our motivation here is Emerson and Alynna to use the walker after we got our legs nice and loosened up. That's our goal.
Excellent.
Okay, Alynna, are you ready to walk to Emerson? Okay, you ready? Let's go. You push the walker. I'll hold your hips. Okay, let's go.
We focus a lot on helping our clients gain functional skills, which one of the biggest ones is walking. And we had a little girl named Lillian who was not able to take steps on her own. And we worked with her with Emerson. She was extremely motivated by him, and I put him at one end of the room, and Janelle, the therapist, was working with her and was able to kind of let go of her. And she wanted to get to Emerson so much that she took one step after another and walked a short distance independently. And that was really the first time she had walked that distance. And she has recently moved out of the state, but she has gotten her own CCI facility or a service dog of her own where she lives now.
And that all started from Emerson.
It all started from Emerson, yep.
The miracle dog.
Yes, he's quite the guy. We love him. And you do too, Alynna.
Good boy.
Good boy, Emerson.
And here we are with one of the all-star volunteers at the Shea Center, Jan herself, Jan Kimball. Jan, how long have you been volunteering here at the Shea Center?
I've been here 11 years.
11 years, all right. I think sooner or later you're going to start to get the knack of it.
Well, I'm hoping I do. They say there's hope for me.
What does it mean to you? When you're out there, you're helping the kids over the years, what has this meant to you?
Watching how it has changed the children's lives, and by changing the children's life, it changes the family life. And that is tremendous. One of my clients I had for 7 years, he started here when he was 2, and he had to leave when he was 9, and it was just amazing.
So, do you have another 11 years to go, Jan?
Well, I hope it's more than 11.
20, 30?
Probably.
They'll have to pull you away here.
Absolutely.
It was so much fun meeting you, Jan. Thanks for talking with us.
Sure, thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.